AMP Studios, brought to you by Old Mutual.
I came up the old way, man. I came up from recorder with like an earpiece microphone, like a call center type thing. Behambala in my corner and serious. And I could only record a minute of everything I was recording, you know. So that's how I started off. But you know, Maulugu Bonabantu, and your skill gets better and better. You meet people, different types of people, and I eventually got into a place where I could record properly. And I cut a demo. You know, I cut a demo. I asked my moms for a choco, Bambi Cab. I am a Paraping Entertainment, you know, where Slikour and Sugar Smacks were. I got there. I tried to play them my demo. And before I even pressed play, they said, "No, we're not looking to sign anyone, you know, right now. But ngashi, it demo, you know," and I left. Obviously, at that time, I'm like, damn, I really wanted to. There goes the dream, right? But 2 days later, they made the mistake of listening to it. You know, they made the big mistake of listening to it, and I got the call, and it's been a hell of a ride since. You know.
So what was your assumptions about the game?
I thought right after the call from Slick that I'm rich, I'm famous, you know, I'm well known. I thought my dreams had come true, you know. But what I learned was that was just an opportunity for me to work, you know, to kind of show how hard I can work, you know. So all my sort of game you know, as soon as that means that's when you start working. If anything, you work harder than you did before you got your shot, you know, and that's a misconception a lot of people have. They think once the door is open, everything's fine. Once the door is open, you kind of have to give reason of why the door was open for you. So you kind of have to work harder than you did before the door was open. So my assumptions were that everything was going to be fine, but everything took a lot of work, you know. I mean, it took like, I signed with Slick and Smacks in like 2007. You know, and we did a lot of groundwork in building the name, but it really only popped off in like 2012. You know, it was really when it, and if you think about it, that's like a 5-year thing after being signed. You understand me? So I realized that it really is just an opportunity for you to work harder. And what's great about it though is that if you love it, it's never really work, you know. But yeah, that's what I thought the game was. I thought it was all glitz, glamour, this, that, and the third, everything I saw on TV. And yeah, I was on TV, but that didn't mean I was bringing something home. I had to work for that, you know. I had to work for the name to come up the ranks, you know, to a position where we are now. Let me tell you, right after I signed, we did this hip hoop tour. It was like basketball and hip hop kind of thing where it was like a stage on a bus, you know, and so immediately I'm going around the country, right? And I remember we went to like all the provinces, right, and some twice. So I think we did like 15 shows, you know, just in a month or two, you know, and that was a great start. And the check for that was 12K, you know. Yeah, I got 12,000 for 2 months work. I was happy, and I was doing what I wanted. And immediately when I got that, Landa Machita, and we all went to Durban. And in about a week, I had no money, and I couldn't come back. So I was stuck in Durban for quite a while. Man, just Slikour and Smacks have shows lined up and things like that. I'm not making those shows because I'm in Durban. You know what I mean? So, you know, but then, I mean, you come in and you learn. I thought it was an interesting time for me. I was like, because when I had that 12K, I'm rich. You know, I thought I was rich. I'd never had this money before. I mean, I'm 18 in Tuan. I've never made it for myself, any sort of money. And the first money is 12K. Of course, I'm going to Durban, you know, and blowing it in about 3 days. And then, you know, getting stuck with Khuli Chana buying Casa, you know. But it's just, it is what it is.
Music has changed. How it makes us feel never will. The time is now to visit ampstudios.co.za.